Good morning, how's it going? It is just about 20 past 7 and we have arrived here in Chiang Mai. So if you haven't seen the episode previously, we actually got a 10-hour sleepover to Chiang Mai and it was such good fun. So definitely go and check out that video beforehand. But today we're going to be checking in to our hotel, which has no window, which is not ideal, but we're trying to budget, remember? So we're going to go and check that out. And then we're going to be heading off into Chiang Mai to go and explore part of the city, whilst also planning what to do for over the next 5 days that we are here. It could be doing stuff like elephant sanctuaries, lots of temples to see, and a park run to go on too. So I'm looking forward to this. Now let's get to that hotel room. So we've just come out of the station and everyone is heckling us for a taxi, but we're going to try and get a song for you, which is only about 30 bahts, which is about, how much? About 60, 70p? Yeah, less than £1, which is actually crazy. So it's one of those is these red lorries which come across. It's probably shared with a couple of other people, but it does mean that we can fit our bags in too, because we can't be getting a tuk-tuk at the moment whilst we've got all our massive bags on. So we've jumped onto the back of a Song Tao, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that, but the back of the door is open. We're now heading our way to the hotel. It only cost us 100 baht, which is about £2, would you say? Just over £2, which is pretty good too. But there's a lot more carnage here than it was in Bangkok. I love it how they try and squeeze through like the smallest of gaps. Arrived at the hotel and the receptionist isn't there, so I think we're gonna have to wait. It's 5 to 8. I don't know when the receptionist is gonna come down, but we need a passcode to actually just get into the hotel, which is a little bit annoying. So just trying to contact them now. Maybe we can get in soon. Quick update, we've managed to actually get into the hotel, which is good. Thankfully, some people were leaving, so we just slipped in past them, so we didn't need the code. We just now sat down, and I think we're just gonna have to wait until the receptionist gets here, but I'll show you around the reception area. So I'm guessing that's where people can have breakfast or something. Then there's a little bit of seating there. That's where the receptionist should be. I'm guessing it's from maybe 10 till 8. It says, yeah, today's front desk service is 10 till 8. So we're gonna have to wait for 2 hours basically until the person actually gets to the reception desk. But that gives me some time to edit some YouTube videos. And then as you walk further down here, this is probably more of the hotel. There's toilets there. They look all right too. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to actually being able to get in the room, relax, and maybe brush my teeth finally. Picked up a couple of leaflets from the front desk, and there's loads to do whilst we are here, and especially on elephants. So the elephant sanctuaries seem to be rife here. There's so many of them, so many different leaflets for all the different places. So we've definitely got to go and see the elephants at some point. Also saw a Skyhawk zip line, which looks good fun too. Maybe you can do that and a few treks, which we could go on, but I don't actually feel too hot, which is good. I suppose it is only 8 AM though, but tomorrow we're going to be doing the park run at this time, so at least we've got an idea of just how warm it will be. And another thing we've definitely got to do is hitch a ride in a tuk-tuk at some point, because I've never done one of those, so this should be good fun. Spent a couple of hours at the hotel sorting out a couple of other things for the trip, including a boat trip, a flight, and some hotels. But now we're going to explore more of Chiang Mai and see what we think of it, starting off with one of the shopping centres. So we're going to have to see how cheap everything is. We're hopefully going to pop into a H&M because Beth wants to get some clothes from there, and then we're going to grab a bit of lunch too. Then we're going to head back to the hotel, check in, because for some reason all the hotels here, you have to check in it too. I'm sure the hotel room is ready, but for some reason she was like, you have to come back at 2 to actually check in. And then we're going to head into the old town, where hopefully we can find somewhere nice for food and some more shops. so we've made our way over to the food court here in the shopping centre, and I have to say it's very similar to the Singapore hawkers, where they've got loads of separate food stalls, communal eating, and then you have to go and take the dishes at the end to the dish cleaning its own. I have ordered the pork with rice from this stall here, so it's pretty much all similar, all the stalls. And they're very canteeny compared to the ones in Singapore. So they basically just spooned a bit of pork on my plate, bit of rice that was pre-made, and then handed it to me, whereas it was quite fresh, all the food that we were getting in Singapore. However, it is much cheaper here in Thailand, Chiang Mai. It's only 50 baht, which is around £1.25, that sort of price. So very cheap, mine is. Beth has ordered this here, which is a vegan pork with rice and salad. That all looks really nice too. And she's actually said she's pretty happy that they finally got a vegan alternative to meat. So Beth's was 80 baht, which is only £1.90. So again, really cheap food here whilst we're in Thailand. You can definitely get used to that part. The shopping centre though is really nice and modern. They've got loads of really nice clothes too. So we're gonna have to go and check that out after we finished our food. But it's nice to actually get something to eat, because we've not eaten since, well, we've been snacking around. We had like crisps and stuff, but we've not had a proper meal since yesterday in Bangkok. So it's been a while, but I'm already seeming to get a little bit bored of Asian food. I've been having the same sort of thing every day, so I need to sort of mix it up, try and get a bit of Western food in me too, and then hopefully I'll be able to have some more Asian food and actually enjoy it. Anyway, that is enough talk for now. Let's try our pork and rice and see what we think. It's like sticky rice and pork. Looks all right. Tastes nice. Pork's quite chewy. It's a bit like pork scratching and rice. Could do with a little bit more sauce. Well, could do with a little bit of sauce because it's not got any sauce on it. But it'll fill me up for now, and that's all we need. Later on this evening, hopefully we can go somewhere nice for a meal, closer towards the old town in the night market. So we finished our food and have headed into H&M to see if there's any difference in the price of clothes from here compared to in the UK. It will also be interesting to see how much cheaper all the clothes are at the night market this evening too. So we're gonna have to go and see whether we can buy a new top, because I need some more tops for my travels. Beth's just having a look at this top, and it was $399. Now in the UK it's probably a similar price, to be honest, if not even more expensive, so definitely not cheaper in the shopping centres. Next up, Zara. I swear they always look stunning, Zara's, wherever you go. Again, not that cheap, £50 for a shirt. Looks like we'll be going to the market. So we just walked past a Liverpool FC shop. I'm expecting to see an Aston Villa shop in here, otherwise I'm going to be disappointed. But it did look very quiet, and you can see why, not many Liverpool fans. Beth was successful in the end at buying herself a wireless bra and a top. Came to 1,080 baht, which is about £20, just over, £26 and 5 pence. So not too bad, but similar to the UK. But we're going to go back to the hotel now, check in, and then later on we'll go and check out what the prices are like in the old town markets instead, because I've got a feeling that they're going to be a lot cheaper. We've ordered ourselves a Grab taxi. I love how cheap the taxis are here, especially compared to in the UK. Probably cost £8 to get to where we're trying to get to, and it only cost us £2, 10 pence-ish. So very happy with that. And we've arrived at the Goya Hotel, and we are finally checked in after 5-6 hours. So let's show you around, starting off with the bathroom. There I am in the mirror, and we have got a toilet. A sink, it's got a little cupboard under the sink too. Some flip-flops, not sure whether they've been used before or not, but hopefully not. And then quite a nice looking shower. So I'd say this is probably one of the better rooms so far. Then I'll show you the bedroom. So you've obviously got the lamp, all of our stuff's just been thrown across the floor there. We've got the TV up on that side too. Quite a nice and big bed. I like the fact that it's all wooden too. Sort of gives it more of that traditional look. There's another bedside lamp. Nice little desk so I can edit my videos on there with a hairdryer. You also got 2 bottles of water, but we've already put them down here in a fridge. It's the first place where there's been a fridge. I mean, I don't even know if it's on, to be honest. It's not the coldest of fridges. We'll have to see if we can change the temperature there. Then we've got a little cupboard, squeaky cupboard too, with some clothes hangers. And then another little cupboard at the top for storage. There is no window. You may have noticed there is no window in this room, so at least it'll be nice and dark overnight, and it shouldn't be too loud either because we are next to the road, but we're on the back side, so hopefully it all should be okay. The Wi-Fi is pretty good too. Happy about that because we've been looking at some hotels today in Luang Prabang, and a lot of them have red on Wi-Fi, so probably not going to have good Wi-Fi in some of the places coming up soon. But yeah, this is the room. Here for 4 nights, pretty happy with that. Showered and ready to go, and what I've been looking forward to most today is the Kalare Night Bazaar. So it's vibrant, full of shops, restaurants, entertainment and much more, and we are hopefully going to go and get some food there whilst checking out how cheap all of the clothes are. We also want an early night tonight as we have got the park run in the morning. I've never done a Thai park run before. I've heard they're not very well organised too, so this could be interesting, but fingers crossed all will be okay in the morning. We'll have to see. It is only a 6-minute walk from the Goya Hotel, which is perfect. That's why we decided to choose this one, as it's nice and close to the Night Bazaar and the Old Town, so that's perfect. So I'll leave a link to this hotel in the description below if anyone else wants to stay here too. We definitely should have brought out some sunglasses for the evening, but it is blue sky still here in Thailand, and look at how beautiful that is. There's the river. So we've got a massive bridge which you have to walk across as you head towards the Old Town. We're not actually going into the Old Town today, but we will be just behind it. So here it is, the Kalare Night Bazaar. It seems a little bit dead at the moment, but I think that's because of how early it is. Beth is in her element. She has found the vegetarian and vegan restaurant. There's quite a lot of options actually, to be fair. And then on the right hand side is the more the meat. Beth's just having a look now at some of these trousers. 100 baht, which is £2.50 if that, which is a madness. I keep seeing a load of these shrines. I'm not too sure what they're for though. I'll have to do some research into that and I'll let you know once I find out. So we've just sat down outside of the restaurant which we're most likely to eat at, and that is the vegan and vegetarian restaurant. I'll let Beth choose today, and I'm happy to have some fried corn too. It sounds pretty good, and some tofu potentially. Not sure yet, well, I've not decided. But I've been walking around and I thought I'd ask about football tops, how much they are. And for just a football top with shorts, the Thai football top and shorts, it was 250 bahts, which basically means that it's £6, which is crazy for a set of a football top and shorts. Obviously they're probably not real, but still, that is madness, especially compared to shopping in the shopping centres. There's no point if you're travelling going in there. You might as well come to these markets and get stuff for much cheaper. We've also seen the Thai boxing shorts too, and both Beth and I said we would love to go and watch a bit of the Muay Thai boxing, so we're hoping to do that on one of the days. It does start at 9 PM though, so that's past Beth's bedtime unfortunately, but she can stay up just for that one night. But we're going to order our food now and we'll see how much that comes to. So our food has arrived. We have got some fried corn and some spring rolls, both looking delicious on like a platter almost, with two sauces, one which we don't know what it is, we think it's probably peanutty, And then the other, which looks like sweet and sour sauce, which is one of my favourites. It's quite sad though, because there's always salad on all these plates, but we can't really eat them without the risk of getting ill. So I find it quite hard because we're trying to keep healthy, but at the same time you don't want to eat exposed salad because it's probably been washed in water, which is from here, and that'll make us ill obviously. But we're going to dig in. We'll try out the fried corn first, see what we think of this. Going for the hands. A little bit of some sweet and sour sauce. That's nice. Oh, I can't even tell you what that tastes like, but that does taste very nice. And then spring roll, see what this is like. Should we try this spring roll? Let's try it in the peanut sauce. See what this is like. Delicious, and it feels a little bit healthier than usual because it's got some greens in there. But apart from that, it's all fried, so can't really say we're eating that healthy. So we finished our food. That was really tasty. The corn was definitely my favourite, and then the spring rolls came in a very close second. We also ordered a bottle of water and a bottle of Sprite, which I forgot to tell you about. The bottle of water and Sprite was 26 baht, which comes to about 50p, just over 50p, and then the meal was 120 baht, which is about £3. So that was our starter, and we're now having our main. So we're going to share a veggie burrito. We wanted a jackfruit bean one, but unfortunately they had run out, so we've gone for the veggie one instead, and we've got it from La Habana Mexican food. So hopefully this should be a tasty main meal. It's also got a lot busier now too. Beck will show you around because there's entertainment at the front where they're playing music, but all the stalls now around, all the benches are taken, so it's a lot more lively. Definitely come later on, but if you do want a table actually though, you might want to come a bit earlier. The veggie burrito has arrived. It's nice and green too, which is what we like to see. Got all the fruit and well, not the fruit, all the lettuce and salads. There we go, let's give it a try. That is good. After all the Asian food that we've had so far, that is so flavoursome. That's probably what might be my favourite thing for a while. Returning back to the hotel now, we've had a really nice evening. The wrap was beautiful. It was just what I needed, to be honest, to pick up the spirits. Then we had looked through a couple of the shops after, where I was able to ask a few shops how much they are selling their football tops for, and the lowest was 200. So I know I can start the barter in there, even though that 200 is literally £5. So I'm pretty happy with that, buying a football top for £5. Can't get that anywhere in England. And now we are just coming up towards that bridge, which we crossed earlier, but now it is all lit up. Oh God, it's not a great footage. There we go. All lit up. Once we get a little bit closer, I'll get another recording of it. But everywhere's plastered in elephants. It must be a Thai thing, loads of elephants. I don't know if that's the national animal or not. I'll have to go and check that out. But I love elephants, so we need to go to an elephant sanctuary at some point. We keep seeing loads of these signs saying no durians, I think they are, and it's a 5,000 baht fine, which is over £100, I believe, probably coming up towards £125, which is mad just for a fruit. So we'll have to see why this fruit is so bad to have. And we are back in the room, getting ready for bed, almost time to go to sleep because we need to get up early for the park run tomorrow morning. It's currently 8 p.m, so that's how early we are going to bed, and we're setting our alarm for 6 so that we can get to the park run for a 7 a.m. start. I'm hoping that it's going to be well organised and everyone's going to be there, because otherwise we could have just done the run at another time. But so far, my opinion of Chiang Mai is a good one. It looks like it's lots of things to do, nice places to eat, and also nice places to shop too for a very cheap price. So hopefully we can get some clothes over the next few days to add to our collection of clothes that we've already got. But we may have to start sacrificing a few of our clothes that we've got now if we don't have enough room. But now it is time for bed, so I do hope you all enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. We've got lots more content from Chiang Mai coming up over the next few days, as we have 3 more nights after tonight in Chiang Mai, and then we're going to be heading over to Chiang Rai. So see you all in tomorrow's vlog.